Yo, I'm minus Fox 929, but Fox. This is another review of Ghost and Molly Mcgee, Monumental Disaster, and The Talent Show. Two really good episodes, and also out of order from the last two episodes that appeared. Which sucks because they did a callback in an episode. What was it? It's the turnip twist. There's a callback to Monumental Disaster. There's a callback to it, but they showed them out of order, so the callback goes unnoticed. Basically, there's a folk hero, Ezekiel, who apparently hugged a bear, fought a tornado. And I just noticed too that you see his sister in these things, but she's barely around. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Actually, let me see.
Once a tornado was headed towards town. Ezekiel threw his lasso and wrestled it down. Everyone cheered.
Tug's sister Sally.
And started to sing. Ezekiel said, "It ain't nothing but a thing." Ezekiel tug bottom. Ezekiel tug bottom.
Yeah, okay. So basically, we already, like, if you know anything, once you come into this, you already know this is all. Once you come into this, you know this is all bullshit. He's not a hero. He's a folk hero, yeah. But basically, you have this statue here that was revealed. Oh yes, the hero of Brighton. And first off, again, if you've seen the turnip twist, I think even the episode before, the other episode after that too, this isn't the statue that's there. Again, a little bit of a spoiler, but obviously, now that one thing I didn't actually expect. Also, I love this. Freaking this drooping dude. Also, her wife.
I'm inspired.
I'm inspired. Basically, one thing I didn't notice, and one thing I didn't expect was that she would meet Ezekiel, and I'm like, hell yeah, this is why I love stories where ghosts are prominent characters. Like, again, one of my favorite series is Shaman King. Go check it out. I love it. The new anime, I should really upload that review I made of it a while ago. Just haven't. I like the new anime. I do. But anyways, manga series, I love it. Go read the manga. But I love that series. And the thing about ghosts like this is that like let's say the sequel trilogy of Shaman King, where you follow the kids of like the main cast, like certain characters from the original series are dead, but they come back as ghosts. Like, yeah, we can use that. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like having where ghosts are a character adds way more depth to certain things. Like, yeah, you could probably still have like kind of the threat of death a bit, but it's a different kind of threat. It's a different kind of threat. And you can also do things like this, where you can have, oh yeah, Molly Mcgee. Molly Mcgee has a report on Abraham Lincoln. She goes and meets Abraham Lincoln and says, hey! But yeah, so Ezekiel's here, and basically, what is it? Scratch makes a... I'm not sure it makes a... Oh, sorry. I'm not sure... Wait.
I'm talking about him. I can't believe I'm standing next to the Ezekiel Tug Bottom!
I like how when she does that, she shakes her butt. Like, Tug Bottom! And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Is this real? Oh no, I'm talking about him in the third person, and he's right here. How do I stop? I'm still talking.
I love Molly, especially because she hasn't been in Brighton that long, yet she's always already a fan of the founder.
Please, Miss Mcgee. Friends call me Tug.
Then again, I never watched basketball and only seen Space Jam, and I was a fan of Michael Jordan.
Well, potluck was a bust. They ran out of food.
Scratch!
I'm guessing he ate it.
Some guy brought cups.
Tug Bottom himself!
Some guy brought up. Oh, that's a call because Mr. Sad Guy.
Don't count as a contribution. They didn't count at my 8th birthday party, and they're not going to count now.
Earliest man, 1871 through
Yeah, no. But anyways, basically, Scratch basically says, oh no, yeah, this guy's a ginormous blowhard. Again, trope-wise, we know the trope. He's a blowhard. He's an idiot. He's not actually a good person.
Nice to see a fan. Oh, here you go. Bottoms up.
Tug bottom press. And basically, Scratch says, "You know what? I'll give you this long till
Mr. Tugbottom?
I'll give you this long until like let's see how long it takes until I'm proven right." And it's very proven very quickly, especially when he basically goes into this burning building and saves a picture of himself. And I love Scratch's reaction. Also, I love that Molly calls the fire department.
Hello, fire department.
I love Scratch.
9 seconds. You know, that is the longest I've ever waited to be proven right.
Oh, this is all wrong. How can I
10 minutes.
admire this guy? How can I admire this?
I love how he's having his own little conversation to himself while Molly's also having trying to talk to him. I love that. I love little things like that where like the characters keep flowing through. It isn't just, and mind you, at some point we have Owltown up here, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have any of this shit, even though I know. But like, I love that little bit. It gives them a little bit more character, and I like that. Also, God, she just mushed him up. Then we have Libby here going stranger danger, but she basically gives a whole rundown. Also, these little books, Beyond Keys, History of Escape Rooms, Hidden Rooms, Secret Levers, and Doors.
Sponsored by the Brighton Women's Historical Society, where history is no mystery.
Basically, it turns out this is all fake, and that the real hero of Brighton is
Not so bold.
Sally,
Sister Sally, who had heroic
which I'll bring.
It was his sister Sally.
Which one? I love her design, and I want to see fan art of her.
Had heroic genes. Ezekiel didn't even like turnip greens.
Oh God, I didn't notice he knocked out Bigfoot. I just knew he knocked something. I didn't know it was Bigfoot.
He never actually hugged that bear, and when he saw that tornado, he froze with terror. It was Sally who saved him with the lasso pull. The story of Ezekiel is a bunch of bull.
I love Sally so much.
Bottom, he
I love her design. Her design is really good too, and it might be also because I always love the handkerchief around the neck. But I don't know, her design, I love it.
hero of Brighton.
Also, I love how this song also opened with
The true history of Brighton. All aboard, because the truth train is leaving the station. Woo woo!
God damn it, Luke.
To revise the story I told, as it turns out, he was not so bold.
One, how that starts, and then how it ends.
So you're
Brighton. Bottom. Ezekiel.
Wait, is there the...
He's no hero. Hero of Brighton.
It's at some point where he says that's a bunch of bull. I'm like, oh shit, okay. Basically, and then it turns out Ezekiel's the one who wrote the story about himself and all this shit. And basically, it's commentary on shit where women had way major part in history than is led on to believe, and it's kind of screwed up. Like, for instance, if you all didn't know, one of the main reasons why the West was conquered was, yes, the trains and all that stuff as well, but also because of brothels. Which, it's not exactly the most glamorous female role on there, but it is true. That brothels actually, one, obviously kept the people happy, but also a lot of, like, either the madams or the girls working there would make money, and they would use that money to... I'm not saying this is all of them, but some of them would use that money to schools, for children, or, to watch kids, or help the town build and all that stuff. Like, that is history. That is actual history that I didn't know about until my history teacher, who was a badass, told me about it. My high school history teacher told me about it. Which really sucks because also the following year, like, he had a Chicago history class, and I wanted to get that class, and it was a 50-50 shot because you could either get him or you could then get this was the year after. You could either get him or you could get this other teacher, which she was okay, but also I don't think she really liked me all that much. And so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take a shot at history, and 50-50 chance I get him again. I didn't get him, but But yeah, like, you know, history revised like that isn't something new. And, you know, like, yes, well, I want to, you know, I'm going to change, I want to write history, and, you know, that's what everyone's going to remember, which there's a lot of history that isn't known and stuff like that. So, yeah. But yeah, basically, Molly, you know, stands her soapbox saying, yeah, this is bullshit. And then, we see a little bit more of, did I call them specters in the last one with the girl missing her toes? Basically, Ezekiel kind of becomes one. Which I'm wondering if you're green, if that might actually have to tie in with that.
Have you ever heard of mouthwash?
But basically, Molly, you know, says that, you know, you're bullshit, and he goes, all right, well, screw you, I'm gonna turn into a giant tornado, and he becomes a giant tornado ghoul trying to kill her. So, you know, a specter. And then here, this is the reference around here.
Phew.
That is reference in the other episode. Hold on. Turnip twist. It's probably gonna mess you up on that other bit. Let's see. It's towards the end. Oh wait, I think it was right here. I think it was right here. There. Because that's the set. Because this is eventually the. Oh shit. Because one, this is before. Obviously, this is before the news was out. Or supposedly, this episode came out before this episode came out, where the statue is already shown. So, you know, they're already out of order. This is like if like the dome back here, if the shell dome or whatever the hell it was, where the band was, if that was there, and then like the next episode was them finding, like them like, oh yeah, well we should build this. Like, wait, wasn't it already there? You want to answer? Go get it. Oh shit. I missed it. Alright. But yeah, so basically Scratch, which I kind of guessed this was gonna how this end after Scratch teleported to the ghost realm. Also, I also do love how his sister, after coming back, does do basically what his legend said and lassoing a tornado. Also, I love her design. I love how she kept the scarf. I always love the handkerchief around the neck. I always love that. And I love her color being pink. It's really freaking cool.
Mommy, I brought help.
I love that too.
Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Whipplethorpe, Hellbottom.
Sally, what are you doing here?
You have disgraced the proud
I like how she uses his nose.
Tug-Bottom name. Scratch told me everything.
Also, kind of like how, even though like it's the ear, it kind of makes her look like she has two legs. Like, I'm pretty sure that was intentional because, you know, we have yet to really see ghosts with legs. I think that's going to be... But instead of just having it where it looks like she has, like, a dress or, like, you know, weird thing, like, they use the bear's... This might be unintentional, but it looks like they use the bear's ear to make it look like she has two legs that she's standing on. I like that.
Oh, come on, sis. I just wanted to be a hero.
Stuff and nonsense.
Also, I love her talking, and I love how she talks, and also I love that she has the bear as a friend still, even in the next afterlife.
It was a dark day for Brighton.
Also, that they built that whatever money they lost on that last statue, they built another one very quickly. Also, you still see the shell in the background, which you didn't notice,
On
actually.
the bright side,
Still.
new historical facts have come to light. Molly Mcgee, would you like to do the honors?
Nothing would make me happy.
Not again.
Not again, true hero of Brighton. So,
Maybe.
and then, although I will say, it is not subtle having mostly all women here. Not that subtle. But hey, you know what? I believe this more than the MCU Avengers one. Than the MCU with like all the heroes are just randomly there. Nothing against a scene like that, but it is a question of why was everyone just there? But you know what? Fine. It was a cool scene of all of them together. But this, I believe, way more in that sense.
It's about doing the hard work of helping other people.
I live for this. History is alive.
Keep calm and pioneer. Also, I love the Scratch.
Maybe, but the people in history, a little bit dead.
Little very dead.
I will rest easy knowing Brighton's in good hands, Molly. Thank you for carrying on my work.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, what if I had a second, smaller statue? Okay, just an idea.
Also, Libby, because then there's another like thread line that's kind of being pulled through this thing, where you obviously have Scratch with his whole thing of having to keep Brighton in a sad place, unless he'll get thrown into hell. And then here's another one that's come up where Libby is starting to investigate supernatural things.
But you barely scratched the surface of this town's strange secrets. I've been tracking supernatural occurrences. Not now, Libby. Tasking. Gotcha. I'll come back later.
Poor Libby. So, but yeah, that's that one. And then let's see here. Talent show. Where basically talent show is happening. Scratch is excited because talent shows for him are like, oh great, I get to watch people suffer when they find out their talents are shit. And then you also have characters like Andrea who just make things terrible anyways.
Oh, so cute. You think of that as a talent.
Jesus Christ.
Cat, I love yo-yo tricks, and I can't wait to see you perform.
Your positivity is exhausting.
Ooh, the talent show sign-up sheet is up. Yep.
Also, I this scene almost killed me because it's freaking great. I love it.
I have no
This joke is amazing.
but I do like to help out backstage. I mean, sure, I admire the bravery of the kids who face the blinding spotlight, but with all my anxieties, that is definitely not... What happened? What's wrong? I signed up on the wrong list. And
All this time that she's taking to talk and explaining all this stuff, and right in front of this paper, mind you.
I'll just cross it out.
And then immediately that teacher went, grabbed that paper. Libby could probably say, hey, hold on a minute, but she doesn't, and just
I gotta get that sign-up sheet back. Whoa. Libby.
like, oh yeah, she does try to, but I don't know. That whole scene right there is like, God, you are freaking great. And then
Don't you...
Libby says, oh yeah, she could sing. And then it turns out,
Well, I guess I can, sing? Sing?
which I feel like this also might be a jab at Disney too, a little bit, because whenever there's a talent show or like, you know, we have to have show talent, something like that, there's usually always one Disney kid who, for whatever reason, knows how to sing. Whether it be Selena Gomez, I guess Hannah Montana, her whole basis was that, but like Selena Gomez and like some other shows like that. There's always like, oh yeah, I can sing. Oh, I didn't even realize that's where she lives.
I have a voice.
that face, the face of Scratch. Scratch has so many beautiful faces of, like, that's the pure face, like, oh my God, this place is gonna be, like, being so happy for something so terrible about to happen it's a great mix of, like, oh my God.
Hear my battle cry. The spotlight's blinding, and my fears confine me. Molly?
Also, I love Molly's thing. I love what Molly says.
To be honest, I thought it was
Real?
All right, that's true.
Oh, right here, because here's the thing. This is the kind of, like, again, trope-wise, Molly isn't lying to her right now. And, like, we kind of know that, but I love Scratch, again, pointing that shit out. I don't know. Something about that I like, because then Molly also reacts to it like, shut the hell up. Like,
I've never heard anything like it.
All right, that's true.
You know, Molly, knowing you...
oh, look, there's from the movie episode.
Yeah.
God. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. This part here is kind of great.
We're overlooking.
All honesty.
Okay. Think.
Just Scratch's face. Just keeping eyes on Scratch's face is so damn good. Because he just looks so sad.
Video magic can make anyone a star.
That on my chip.
And that too is just like I don't know if I hope, and I hope this a lot. I hope we're not supposed to feel like, yeah, that's kind of what you get, Scratch. I hope that's not what we're supposed to feel a lot of the time. Like, you know, like the last episode, like the yes or no episode where Scratch, you know, basically forever now will never be in the High Council of Ghosts. Or in this case, you know, just Scratch feeling bad about his chips being crushed. I hope we're not supposed to feel like, yeah, you know, take that, Scratch. I hope we're not supposed to, because Scratch isn't a bad person. At least I don't think he is. Like, one, we've already seen immediately, like in the second episode, that Scratch, you know, helps Molly out with Andrea and even, like, basically helps the school out. Or the multiple times that he helps Molly with, like, the baseball game and all these other, like, Scratch is a good person. And even, like, if he and even then, like, oh, well, he scares people and supposed to make the town miserable. Yes, he does. Because if he doesn't, he goes to hell. Like, and I know it's the wall of specters or whatever bullshit. It's hell. I'm sorry. Like, hell can be as simple as brimstone and fire, to you're trapped in the worst day of your life over and over and over again forever. I'm trying to think, because the Shaman King hell is actually kind of badass. Like, you get sent to hell, but it's not really because, like, God thinks you're not worthy or some shit, or some council thinks you're not worthy and, you know, throws you from heaven into hell. It's more along the lines of you go to hell because you are trying to torture yourself somehow. In some way, you don't believe you deserve something like that, or something like that. And it's really cool, especially because later on they use that for fight, like, to train, and also, what was it? Like, it's used very, very well. It's used very, very well in that, and I love it. I'm bringing Shaman King a lot because I love Shaman King. I love this of ghosts being characters on that. But anyways. Yeah, I feel bad for Scratchy. Like, just, I don't know, there's some things where, like, even if it's a bad guy and it's something like this, it's like, I feel bad. Like, not say Scratch is a bad guy, but this just makes me like, oh, poor Scratch.
Video magic can make anyone a star.
Sad on my chips.
Just how defeated he sounds. It's so sad. Basically, Molly has to try to figure out. Oh, I just realized that Molly has Scratch as her background. That's cool. That's cute. And also Ghost app. But tries to help Libby sound better or do background dancing. Which also, how the hell am I on Twitter and I see shit, and I see Lumity everywhere. I love Losing I do. And when and I guess maybe because that's more focused on that, but you have Luz and Amity dancing in Grom episode and all that stuff, and I love that. It's freaking cute. How the hell have I not seen this screenshot yet? Because I am watching this like a week after. How have I not seen this screenshot yet? How? I will see Andrea and Molly are everywhere, but how the hell do I not see this Molly and Libby screenshot everywhere? This is very surprising for me, because I was like, wait a minute.
Molly, I know what's
Like, even this too is adorable.
going on. You do? Yes.
Also, this part is kind of great too.
But singing is my gift, Molly. You need to find your own talent. Don't take this the wrong way, but it's not dancing.
I mean, Molly is such a good friend. So I would be like, well, have fun at your dance. Have fun at your singing, Libby. I'd have been me like, have fun at singing, Libby. Ah, boy.
Oh, my mom's waiting outside.
But basically, Molly tries to be honest. Mom basically says how proud it and also happy that that Molly is the one who helped. Also, one thing I also do love, it's a small tidbit. Scratch goes into the car and buckles up just to listen to this. He's not going anywhere. Not to mention he's dead, but that's beside the point. I just find it funny that he takes that extra step.
And Mom's closing the bookstore early to see me perform tomorrow.
Also, the poetry slam bit.
But it's Slam Poetry Saturday. You and Libby never miss it.
God, that face too is just like, oh god. Like, anything. Give me anything for you not to go. Also, how she kind of just falls into the car is really great. Like,
Yes, but it's not good.
also, that is a very big inside car for her to be able to stand up like that.
You're not stopping anybody. I need those misery
I'm
numbers.
doing it!
Also, this song is great. I'm not going to listen to all. I love the rock. It gives me very 90s-esque. Also, Andre. Jesus Christ, girl. Calm it the hell down. Stop. I just realized this was a hall monitor, but then she also has a mustache. Also love that Molly immediately, or Libby immediately knows that this is Molly, which I guess makes sense.
Now I'm in a box, and Molly, I don't have time for this.
Oh wait, hold on, we gotta watch Connie slam her face in the wood. Oh god, I love it. Also, this part is freaking nuts. At least to me, I think it's freaking great. It's also, I think this was like a 90s kind of montage. This part is great. She trapped Libby in a box, taped it up, and then mails her away. I'm like, Molly, what the hell? And the only thing that's even funnier, one, this girl really needs we really need character development where, you know, Andrea isn't having to always be an advertisement for her parents' workshop. Like, where is that? Where is that shit? We have stuff with Blight Industries and, like, people hating Odalia's parents. What about her parents that are making her do this shit? Like, come on. This part is great. This part is great. I love this part. For multiple reasons.
Which reminds me, ding ding, a special delivery for Miss Molly Mcgee.
Phew, that was close. I'm up next.
I love this scene for multiple reasons. One, Scratch kept her in the box. Didn't open it, didn't do anything. Kept her in the box until he could show her to Molly. Two, that is a very small box. So like, Libby is crammed in that box. Three, it is upside down. This guy not only kept the girl in a box, which Molly says, hey, keep right side up. He goes, no. We're having this sucker upside the hell down. And then I'm gonna drop her on her head. 4, Libby gets up out of there, goes, oh wow, that was close. I almost missed curtain call. Just stepping out of said box.
I'm up next.
And about immediately gonna go sing.
My mom's in the front row.
There is
Great.
layers to that joke that I love. Layers! And I love it. That joke is amazing.
Full of false confidence. Not to mention, I'm in the front row. I mean, it's a perfect storm. And all thanks to so-called best friend, Molly Mcgee.
And I do love this too.
No, you can't go out there because brutal honesty time. You're a terrible singer.
You said.
I know, I lied. I'm sorry.
It's adorable.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
So you waited until now to tell me? What?
I love that. She's like, yeah, what the hell, Molly? You could have told me a little sooner. It's not so much, Molly being brutally honest. It's like, Jesus Christ, you should have told me a little bit faster than that.
About to go on? Well, don't worry, because there's a trapdoor.
Because again, most of any other cartoon, this would have happened. This would have been like the friendship breakup. But no, Libby's just like, come on, you could have just told me. Also, I love this whole thing.
Stage, and we can tunnel away and escape into the night like criminals.
Also, she just randomly had a spoon.
New names.
Wait, did she pull that spoon out of the back from Libby's head?
There's a trapdoor in the stage, and we can tunnel away and escape into the night.
She just summon that sucker out.
Criminals. New names. New faces.
Also, can we bring up the fact that Molly is saying that she wants to run away with Libby and go live a life somewhere else with new names and new faces? Can we all just can I just point that out real quick? And I'm not seeing shit on Twitter about this? Really? The internet went damn wild for Grom, but by God, the episode where you have this, which by God has some good freaking timing, and this whole bit, we don't see nothing? Really? Really? Okay, maybe I'm not looking hard enough. I don't know. Usually I would see, I don't know, maybe I'm more dialed into the Owl House fandom than I am to the Molly Mcgee fandom, but I'm like, really?
The trains. Just don't go. Just don't do it.
No,
Which I kind of saw this part coming where she was gonna do Poetry Slam instead, and she does it really well.
Spotlights blind me. My fears confine me.
I don't know if this counts as singing. I feel like, I don't know, this Poetry Slam thing, it feels like singing, because I've heard songs before where it's mostly just talking. But honestly, I say this one does it way better beat to it, I guess.
I'm scared, but I still gotta try. Thrown in the fire. Kiss my comfort goodbye. I feel the heat
But
on my skin. My head starts to spin. I'm scared, but I still gotta try.
I actually really like that whole bit. Also, then you have a little bit more, it's not brought up in this episode, but it is brought up, I think this is supposed to, again, hint a little bit more at the fact that Molly is, that no one else can see Scratch or Ghost other than Molly.
I won't be cowed.
Even nobody even saw in Monument Disaster when Ezekiel is, flying around as a ghost tearing shit up. Nobody sees this. So, this again, setting up a little more again if you missed the other episodes that, regular people can't see ghosts, or other people just can't see them, except when I guess they want to be, the ghosts want to be seen. Also there's a cute little bit right here.
You can be scared, but you still gotta try.
I love seeing that. That's cute. That's just adorable. That's just adorable. Why it's the thumbnail. And this is great too.
Molly, who are you talking to?
This ending joke. Sadly I saw this ending joke on Twitter. Out of all the things I saw on Twitter, this was the ending joke I saw. I'm like, damn it, because I know this got me a big laugh when I saw it, and I didn't have the whole background of the entire episode. Also, book of the rules, but for ghosts.
You were right for all the wrong reasons, Scratch.
Wait, what did that say? Oh, Soul Guide, I think. Score Guide, okay.
Well, you were right for all the wrong reasons, Scratch. From now on, I'm going to be completely honest with Libby, no matter what.
Hey, Molly, who are you talking to?
No one!
Freaking great. That is a good end credit. That is
Molly Mcgee.
That is a good ending to that. But Ghost and Molly Mcgee. I love that episode. I love it a lot. And the thing is, I think they said one of the episodes they moved to 2022. I think they put them out of order. I don't know why they did that. At least I want to say, at least for the first run of episodes, they should try to keep them in order, because I don't know. Because the whole big thing about the Owl House, they say like, oh, like there's a whole war on it right now. Why the Owl House is being ended so quickly. In case you didn't know, Disney said, Owl House isn't really part of our brand, so we're going to end it as fast as we can, giving only three 40-minute episodes, and that's it. And it's like, really? Why? But, and it's either a fight between, either it's because of, Lou's liking Amity, or it's the fact, or like how they apparently said, like, oh, Disney said, oh, no, it's because of, it doesn't fit our brand. It doesn't fit our brand with shit like Amphibia being dark as hell and Owl House not even really being as dark as that. But beside that, but like, where was I going with this? Oh, like so one of the people said like, oh, it's not part of the brand because the Owl House is more serialized. Like you need to see every episode together to understand it and stuff like that. It's like. All these cartoons have continuity between... Well, mind you, let me not say all of them. A lot of these cartoons have continuity between them, and some of the jokes rely on that. Again, like this... shit, not this one. Like, this, like, Turnip Twist, like, the whole big idea of this joke is a callback to this scene. Is a callback to this scene where he throws a thing, it does a little nick, and it just completely destroys the statue. While in this one, giant turnip comes rolling at it, bounces right off, perfectly fine. Like, again, like I said for the other episode, there are layers on this. There are multiple layers. And like even like kind of these two episodes, they would have done these out of order. Like this sets up, Libby having thoughts about supernatural ghosts, and then you have here where in the end, it's showing that Molly is specifically trying to hide said ghosts from Libby, which I guess in the next episode is the one where she does the whole singing about Libby, how she doesn't want to lose her. And in that, and I guess it's about, yes, handsome, what? In the over here. But I'm guessing it's because, she's deciding whether or not she should tell Libby about the ghosts. So, yeah, I don't know. Continuity-wise, give Owl House a full third season, FYI. But yeah, like, come on. But yeah, like this, like at least the first run of episodes, put them in order, please. Because even the Ben 10 reboot had this issue. Because I watched them in release order, and release order isn't the actual order. Where like you'll see like Ben has his upgraded Omnitrix. It's like the hell, and then like when the hell did he get that? And then like 3 episodes later, you see, oh, he has the original Omnitrix, but now he has the key that unlocks it. Now his Omnitrix has full power shit, or. The Forever Knight is never brought up. They fight him and stuff like that. But then, no, what was it? It was all this, it just randomly, Ben is working with the bad guys. Why? Bad guys that we haven't met before. And the Forever Knight's there. It's like, wait, why is this happening? And then, it's kind of very season finale where, the Forever Knight gets thrown into time and all this shit. It's like, wait, why is this happening? And then you watch more of the season, and then it's, before this, it's like, who is you, Forever Knight? I'll never join you forever. It's like, wait, what the hell just happened? Like, at least, listen to the creators when they say, okay, here's how it's set up. Release these in order. Once the release is done, go buck wild. You put 3 in behind a 5, put 3 after 5, but before 9, but after 11. Like, do whatever the shit you want. Just when you're first releasing it, put it in order. Maybe that's why they're pissed off. Maybe that's why they're. Maybe it is maybe the serialization might be one of the reasons why for the Owl House. Because the Owl House, they can't just they just can't have, oh, Amity's my awesome girlfriend, but then have, before that, but then have, Amity with green hair afterward. Like, I don't know. I don't know. In any case, episodes are really damn good. Disney, get your shit together. Put them in order, please. But thanks for watching. Three videos I've done. Links are on my Facebook. This order. Please enjoy my videos. Hopefully enjoy this. And we will. See you later.
I'm going to be completely honest with Libby, no matter what. Hey, Molly, who you talking to? No one!